Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much to my subscribers. Welcome newcomers. I hope you like what you see, and if so, be part of this journey with us. One big, happy, exciting family that we are. I'd like to mention that I do have a private Facebook group. You're more than welcome to join as long as you have a profile. Also, if the video is too fast for you, you could always go into the description box below the video. There's a 2-minute link. It shows you how to slow down the video, and also to pause the video, have your closed caption turned on, take notes, and take it from there. I do not write patterns. For that reason, I put closed caption on. You guys can pause, take notes, and it helps you to slow down the video and go with it. Remember, everything is possible to create. Some people might say, I can't do that. That's just too experience or too. You know what? It's by there that you can gain the experience. And sometimes you'd be surprised at yourself, actually. Another thing I want to mention, I also have a Facebook page. You can follow Instagram and TikTok. Sometimes you guys create certain patterns and you're stuck, not just out of my own, but other people's. And I have a few of you that message me on Instagram or on my page, or in my group, of course. So you're more than welcome to do that if you're stuck. I am here to help you, so no issues. You can follow me on all of those social medias, and please do share the videos. Sharing is caring. The more we can invite friends and family, the bigger we can grow. It helps us creators to keep going. It's a way of gratitude towards us, and we highly, highly gratefully, appreciate all the help that we can get. These are 4-ply, 100% cotton thread. These are Portugal threads. They only sell them here in Europe. They're similar to Aunt Lydia, number 3 cotton. Mine's a little bit thinner, so my pieces become a little bit smaller. Remembering that when your tension is too tight on any project that you do, use a hook or two bigger than your normal size. If it's too loose, then cut down on the hook a size smaller or 2. In order to tighten up your tension. I get questioned a lot about these balls of thread. They're 100 grams, equivalent to 325 grams. They go for $12. The minimum of order, which I'm shipping them out, are 6 balls because of the shipping costs. It's horrendous. It's crazy. What can I say? I don't own the post office and the shipping company, right? Can't beat them up, as they say. So if you're interested, let me know. In the description box, there's all the information. Like I said, there's all my social medias. There's also my email and patterns that I do create. And you're interested to buy them, you could also email and get a hold of me. I do sell them. Okay, so for the most part, I use 2.75 hooks, sometimes 3.5. Pair of scissors cut the loose ends, and of course a small one to tuck in loose ends. Okay, let's get started, everyone. Please don't forget to give a thumbs up on the video. I know that quite a bit of you like to watch my videos, but you got very lazy fingers or thumbs to give it those thumbs up. Help out the creators, not just myself, but many others that do need the help. Okay, it costs you nothing. It's for free. Thank you, everyone. Oh, and of course, thank you to all the women that came through for helping the other women in need of thread by donating. I also have the PayPal account below. You can donate for some of you that are considering or haven't yet. And below the video, there's a little bag of thanks. That's donations to be also received. But that belongs to YouTube. Automatically, they take 30% off of whatever you're giving. So for that reason, I have the PayPal account below because they don't take nothing. And it's more for the women. I also want to thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for the ones that have been tipping me for my work, for my services and my time here, dedicating myself almost day in, day out for you guys. Thank you so much. Okay, let's get started, everyone. Okay, everyone. So today we're going to do the half moon heart rug, carpet, mat, whatever you want to call it, for the bathtub. I won't do round because round I did for the sink infinity. And for those of you that have not seen, so this is the mat for the toilet floor. and I added some flowers. And all of these tutorials are linked in the description box below. This is the lid cover for the toilet bowl. Okay. And we have the floor. Let me see if I can grab it. So we have the doily for the countertop, okay, where they put the cotton, the Q-tips, perfumes, whatever. And we have the one that has 2 hearts for the floor sink infinity. Vanity, not infinity. Okay, so now I'm going to do the half moon. I have my flowers already prepared for the decoration at the end because I've been adding flowers to it. I'm going to be using this deep red. It's number 29 here in Portugal. We go by numbers, not by color names, okay? And I'll be using a 2.75 hook. You can use Aunt Lydia, number 3, which will give you a perfect size. And if you wanted like huge rugs in that shape or big rugs in that shape for bedrooms, you can double the thread of Aunt Lydia number 3, and you'll have perfect size rugs for the bedrooms. So I'm using this thread. You can use a 3.5 hook, depending upon your tension. If your tension is too tight, then you should go a size or 2 bigger on hook. If it's too loose, a size or 2 smaller on hook. Trust me, it will help the stitch and will bring the pattern together. Now, a lot of times you have tight tensions. I usually call 2 chain. You can add 3. If you're loose and I say 2 chain, you can do 1. So I'll be using a small hook to tuck in loose ends, of course, and a pair of scissors. I also have still some leftover gray, which I've been using the red and gray. And I'll be using the gray on 1 row only and the flowers. Of course, you use the color that best fits your bathroom. And I'm sure it's going to be stunning because I've been getting comments already of some colors you guys are going to use, which is wonderful. Okay, so let's get started, everyone. This will be very simple. We'll have hearts only at the edge of this half moon. I don't want it to be completely with hearts because we have enough hearts as it is on the other mat, the other rugs, carpets, whatever you want to call it. Okay. Thank you so much. Please don't forget to give a thumbs up on the video. It's extremely important. And subscribe if you haven't yet. So I'm going to do my magic circle. In case you don't know how, then do a 4 to 5 chain. We don't want a big hole here on the center when we close this together. I'm doing 1 chain. And I'm coming back in to do a single. Chain 2. This is my first double crochet. Coming back in this circle, I'm going to have a total of 6 double crochets. So all the links, like I said, will be in the video description below. If you have a hard time following the video, you can go into the description box. There's a 2-minute link that I show you how to slow down the video. Also turn your closed caption on. I don't write patterns, so you can pause, take notes, put your video slow, and it makes it easier for you guys to follow. So I have 4, 5, 6. So we have 6. We need 6. 2, 4, 6. I'm going to go up, chain 2. On the same one, I'm doing another double crochet. So we've turned around. We're going to be doing increases on these 6 down here. So I did increase here. 2, 4, 6, so 2 per stitch. You should have 12 double crochets. So I have 10, and on my very last one, 11 and 12. Now, Aunt Lydia number 3 is a little bit thicker thread than mine, so your patterns become bigger, which is perfect for these type of things. I always have to increase a little bit, a few more rows in order to get the right size because my thread is a little bit thinner. So we're going to turn around again. I'm going to come back in the same one, single, 2 chain. That's my first double crochet. I'm doing another double crochet on the same space. On my next one, I'm doing 1 double crochet alone, 1 chain. Coming into the next one, 2 double crochets together in the same stitch. On the next one, 1 alone. So we're increasing. We started with 1, 2, now 3, next row 4, 5, and so on. 1 chain. I don't know how many rows I'm going to do yet. I have to see as the measurement that keeps going up if I have the right measurement for it to stop. Okay, so you could always advance the video and see where I'm at. Next one, so I did 1 chain space after my 3 double crochets. Again, 2 on the same stitch and 1 on the next stitch. 1 chain, and again 1, 2. Next one, 1 alone, 1 chain, 1, 2, and my very last one, it's right at the edge, can't miss that, 1 double crochet. Okay, turn around. So again, I'm going to come back on the same one and do my single. That's how I start my first double crochet. But if you're used to doing your 3 chain, go ahead. Back into the same stitch, so always an increase on the first double crochet. Next space, 1 double crochet. Next space, 1 double crochet. 1 chain. Coming into the first one again. 1, 2 double crochets on the same stitch. Next space, 1 double crochet, and next space, 1 double crochet. So this is row 4. We have 4, not hard to figure out. We have first row with 1 double crochet only, second row 2 together on the same stitch, third row we have 2 together on the first stitch and 1 right after, fourth row 2 together on the first stitch and 2 alone. We're going to keep doing this until the desired length. You can, everybody has different sizes that they want or how big their bathroom space is. I mean, mine could be very small, yours could be big, so your rug will have to be bigger. You can increase until odd numbers, okay? So you can do, like in my case, I'm going to see 27 or 29 rows is enough. If not, I'm going to keep going into odd numbers. So I'm going to continue mine from here. There's no point of keep repeating. It's just the same thing. And you guys can do yours to the desired size that you need. And you could also advance the video and see how many rows I have done. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end once I finished all my rows. Okay, everyone. So I pretty much finished doing the size I wanted, because this is for the tub, so I don't want it to be too huge either. It has to fit properly in between tubs and toilets and sinks. And so I have 35 rows that I've done. Okay, I'm on the right side, obviously. You can see there. When you're not sure, you can see in the bottom, you're on the right side. I'm going to come in with my gray now. And I'm going to, this row will be only double crochets. Okay. So I'm still on the right side. I'm going to come in. So we did a single 2 chain on my second chain. I'm going to do a single and 2 chain. I'm doing 1 double crochet per stitch. So there is no increase on here except when you get to that one chain space. So 1 double crochet per stitch, and I'll meet you at the one chain space. So I've reached the last one on here, and I'm going to do 2 double crochets inside of this one chain space. Okay, that's my increase, and then 1 per stitch. So we're going to repeat this all the way to the end. So where you have your one chain, you're doing 2 double crochet and 1 per stitch. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end. After this, I'm cutting my thread and coming back in with the red to start the foundation of my hearts. Okay, everyone, so we basically did row 36 because we had done 35 for the... Another thing is, people, you should measure from your tub to the distance that you want, and then take it from there for the distance you want, how big your half moon rug. Everybody's distant from tub to that area there. You know, not everybody has the same size of bathrooms, right? Okay, so still facing the right side, I'm coming back in on my first double crochet I did with a single and 2 chain. Next stitch, I'm going to do double crochet. So I'm going to build groups of 7 double crochet here. This is what's going to start our foundation for the hearts on the edge. Okay, so 7 double crochets. I have 2, 4, 6, and 7. I'm going to do 2, 4, 6, and 7. I'm going to do a 3 chain. 1, 2, 3 chain. I'm going to skip 1, 2, 3. I'm going to come on my 4th one and start my first double crochet again and do my groups of 7 double crochet. Now, if your stitch is extremely tight, you can skip only 2 and go into the 3rd. You might have to make an adjustment at the end, but that's not an issue. I might still, even with skipping 3 here, going into the 4th, might have to do an adjustment at the end. So it doesn't change anything. 2, 4, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3 chain, skip 1, 2, 3. I'm coming in my 4th and doing my 7 double crochets, 1 per stitch, all the way to the end. So very simple. 2, 4, 6, and 7. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end. And like I said, if you find that it's pulling too much, then skip only 2 and go into your 3rd. Okay, you guys, so I've reached the end of mine, and I just had to make a very small adjustment. So I still skipped my 3, went into the 4th. Now here I would have, if I've done 1 per stitch, I would have had 8. So what I did was I skipped 1 here and just went into the next one, because we definitely have to finish at the end so it, you know, it can stay straight. So I've skipped 1 here, as you can see, and I still have my 7. We're going to turn around. I'm going to do a single and 2 chain. That's my first double crochet. Now here on the corners, I'm going to do only 6 double crochet. I'm not doing the last one, obviously, because we have to keep a straight line here. So I have my 6 double crochet. I'm not doing the last one. I'm doing 1 chain only. I'm skipping that first chain and coming in the center. We did 3 chains, so I'm coming in the second one, which is the center of the 3 chains, and I'm doing 3 double crochets all in the same space. This is the foundation of my heart. Okay, 1 chain. I'm going to skip the first, so 1 2 3 4 5. I'm skipping the first, coming in the second double crochet and doing 5 double crochets. Now from here on it's 5 double crochets only at the edges. We'll have 6. Okay, so we're not doing the first double crochet and we're not doing the last 1 chain, coming in the second double crochet, second chain, sorry, and doing my 3 double crochets in the center. I'm going to continue mine and I'm going to meet you at the end so we can do the 6 double crochets together. So here you skip your first double crochet and we don't do the last. You'll have a total of 5 double crochet groups. Okay, just like that. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, so we are on the last one. We're going to do these 6 double crochets exactly how we started. Turn around. Coming back in the same one with a single 2 chain. That's my first double crochet. Another double crochet. Another one. Another one. And now I'm going to do 5 double crochets here at this edge. 1 chain. Now if your tension is too loose, you can, you don't need to do a 1 chain, just go directly. I'm going to do 3 double crochets in the center double crochet. So 2 on the first one, 3 on the center, and 2 more on the last one. So I have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 double crochets, and I'm probably not going to do a chain because I can see it's a little bit loose for me. So I'm going directly, but if your tension is too tight, you can do a 1 chain space. So coming in the first double crochet with 2 double crochets. On the middle one, we're doing 3 double crochets. And on the last one, 2 double crochets, a total of 7 double crochets. I'm going to skip the first one, going into the second and doing my 3 double crochets. Okay, only the first one has 5. Coming in the first one again directly, creating 2 double crochets. On the middle one, we're doing 3 double crochets. So now it's just a repeat of what we just done. These are the hearts, and 2 on the last one. We're going to do this all the way to the end. Getting at the end, we're doing the 5 double crochets also. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, so finished my row also with the 5 double crochets exactly how we started. I'm going to come back in, so I've turned around and doing my single, my 2 chains, and now I'm doing my 4 double crochets. I'm going to come inside of my first double crochet with 2 double crochets. Next space, 1 double crochet alone. Next one, 2 together. Next one, 1 alone. Next one, 2 together. Next one, 1 alone, and the last one 2 together in the same stitch. So I have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 double crochets. I'm going to come directly and doing 2 double crochets. So we're working only the hearts. Next stitch, 1 double crochet. Next stitch, 2 together in the same stitch. Next stitch, 1 alone. Next stitch, 2 together. So it's always like this until the end. At the end, we're doing our 4 double crochets. And 2 on the very last one. Then again, you'd skip all of this and come into your heart again and do your 2 double crochets. Next stitch, 1 alone. Next stitch, 2 together in the same stitch. Okay, I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, so finished my row. So we're row 40 going to 41, I believe. So 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, going into 41. So I'm coming in with a single 2 chain after turning around and doing 3 double crochets. I'm going to skip 1, 2, and coming into the third one with 5 double crochets in the same stitch. We're closing out the heart shape. Skip 1, 2 into the third one with a single. Skip 1, 2 into the third one with 5 more double crochets. Coming in between hearts, single. So we have our first heart closed out. Repeat the same thing. Skip 1, 2 into the third one, 5 double crochets. We're going to repeat this all the way to the end. So we have the 5 double crochets. We're going to skip 1, 2, come into the third one, single, skip 1, 2 into the third one, 5 double crochets again. In between hearts, single. So continue yours and I'll meet you at the end. Remembering at the end you'll have 3 double crochets. Okay everyone, so getting to the end, I'm going to skip the first one, obviously, exactly how we started with 3 double crochet. I'm going to end with 3 double crochet. Now, this pretty much is done as is. This is optional for you. I think it would look great also. So I'm going to do 1 chain and I'm going to come in on my last double crochet and do 2 singles on each row. 2 singles. You can do half double crochet if you need more length to it. So just 2 singles all the way around until we meet at the heart again. Per row here, so where we have the last double crochet. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end of this row. Okay everyone, so I pretty much did my singles all the way around and I've reached the top now here at the end. Now again, this is optional for you. You don't have to do it. I've done 2 on the last one. I'm going to do 1 chain and I'm going to come back in and do 2 more so we can have that curve. Okay, and I'm doing single 1 per stitch on the hearts Like I said, this is optional. You don't have to do it. I just think it makes it a little bit more firm. So I'm going to come from behind here and do a sideways front post, and then back into my heart and continue with the singles. Okay, another option is we can go a little bit longer. Let me check this. Maybe I will like that too. Okay, so I have done, we've done the single there on the side. So let's say we did our one chain. So 2 inside here. I'm going to do one chain, and I'm going to do the half, just also so you can see. And if I like it, then I'll keep it as half also. Gives me a little bit more length up on the hearts. See how that goes? You know, you play with it and you see what is best. Now, you can do that front post, or you can just come directly where we've done that single with a single. Okay? And then come back in on the next one. So we try different options because I don't want the heart to be too covered up. I want to make sure that it does give that shape of the heart. So we don't want to mess around too much with that area there. I think this looks pretty good. And then you can come back down where you have that single again with the single. And continue with your half double crochets. I'm going to see if I like this. If I like this, I'm going to keep it. If not, then I could just take it out and go with singles or whatever the case may be. So I'm coming in where I did that single, tighten it up, and coming in with halves again. And once I get to the end, I can cut my thread, tuck in the loose ends, and we're pretty much done with it. We don't have to do anything else. So coming back in again, single. I think it looks pretty good. So I'm going to leave it as is. I'm going to complete my hearts and take some pictures, probably a little video. And I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I'm still debating if I'm going to do the water tank cover for the toilet. If I do, obviously, you should get notified if you're subscribed. If not, then hopefully you will subscribe and get notified. I'm going to continue from here and then cut my thread at the end. I'll have everything in display at the end. And thank you so much, everybody. Until next time, I'll leave the measurements also and how much thread I've used, remembering that Aunt Lydia, you will get a bigger piece, probably less rows. Make sure it's just even so you can have the right amount to fit your stitches in. Sending much hugs, much love to every single one of you, and thank you so much for being part of this journey with me. Until next time, everybody, God bless. Bye-bye, everyone.